Today on WAtv News, we hear from an underground artist of sorts, we talk to a well-respected senior athlete on the football team, and we prepare for a season of thankfulness. This is WAtv News. Good morning, Wheaton Academy. I'm Micah Hermes. It's Wednesday, November 8th, and this is our 10th episode of the school year. With Thanksgiving approaching, Sydney and Ivy asked our student body the question, what are you most grateful for? Check this out.
With Thanksgiving just around the corner, we went around to ask teachers and students what they're thankful for. What are you thankful for?
Snow.
I'm thankful for my mom.
Protein. For God's beautiful creation, all in nature.
I'm thankful for my dad. I'm thankful for my grandma.
The Detroit Lions.
I'm thankful for the soccer team and the experience we had.
I'm thankful to be at this school.
What are you guys thankful for?
Jake Miller.
My brother. Mr. Dykema's son, Eddie. I love Eddie.
I'm thankful for Chick-fil-A.
I'm thankful for my mom because she helped me with math.
I am most thankful for this little dude right here.
Football.
I am so thankful for my family, and I am truly thankful to work at Wheaton Academy.
Probably my roommate, Miss Cetrin.
Beautiful sister Kay.
I'm thankful for the football team.
I'm thankful for my friends, specifically Nick and Ava Amato.
Definitely thankful for Coach Weisenborn and my teammates for that state victory we had last year.
Thanks to Sydney and Ivy, our next segment continues our classical series, Can You Off-Campus That? But this time we focus on a beverage that most of our school drinks on the daily. You guessed it, coffee.
Hi guys, my name is Amanda.
And I'm Lily.
And I'm Caleb.
And I'm Deontay.
And today we're going to do Can You Off Campus That Starbucks and Dunkin' edition, where we're going to go try Starbucks versus Dunkin' and see what drinks we like better. Let's go.
I feel good. Getting some food. That's all I want.
Do you have an opinion on Dunkin' or Starbucks?
Oh, me personally, I think I prefer Dunkin'. It's food. Its quality is all right. Sometimes it's burnt. But the quality of Starbucks' food is better. But the quantity that they give you at Dunkin', that's different.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Oh, right now what I have on is 2 sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant and a classic donut. And right now we're gonna get a refreshment.
Let me ask you this: how much money have you spent since we've been in this Dunkin'?
Now, I think I spent like 20 on that, and then I'm spending $18.64 now on this.
What do we rate it out of 10?
Look at 9.5.
What is it?
It's a small iced coffee with 4 pumps of caramel and 1 pump of liquid cane sugar and vanilla sweet cream cold foam.
3 hours later.
Anyways, I got my favorite drink ever, the venti iced matcha tea latte with strawberry puree and cold foam on top. So let's eat it.
A few moments later.
Oh boy, do I love eating food.
So if you wanted to know if you can off campus that, you definitely can.
Yep.
Thank you, Deontay. Next, I sat down with the iconic Mr. Ellis to get to know him a little better.
I've been working at Wheaton Academy for 43 years. This is my 43rd year, so at the end of it, it will be 43 years. I started in 1979, and of course, if you do the math, it winds up being longer because I left for a year to get my master's, and I also left a year and taught at Oak Lawn Community High School. But 43 years here. Since I've been here, I've taught chemistry, I've taught physical science, I taught biology, both regular and advanced, and AP Bio. I taught AP Physics. I taught Algebra 1. I taught Old Testament. I taught Human Anatomy and Physiology. And over my tenure, it seems like I've done a number of different things. So when I qualified my 43 years here, I probably should have said, I think I have more years here than anyone else does, other than perhaps Gene Frost. I also probably the oldest teacher, now that Trish Main has retired and left the school too. When I first arrived at Wheaton Academy, what they needed was a chemistry teacher. There were other classes to be taught, but they had other science teachers to do that. Chemistry was my main hire, as well as being a wrestling coach and a track coach.
Thank you, Mr. Ellis. Next, Candace and Haley bring us some words of encouragement from the Wheaton Academy teachers.
I'm Candace Lane, and today we're going to hit the wall hallways to ask some teachers about words of wisdom and encouragement. All right, PC, do you have any words of encouragement or wisdom?
Well, I do offer to my students sometimes what I call chip tips, like don't wait until the sunset to realize what a beautiful day it's been. Or sometimes I'll say, pray hard when it's hardest to pray.
Well, my dad always told me to sprint through the finish, and that's like a metaphor for a lot of things. But as we're getting close to Thanksgiving, which gets close to final exams, don't just jog to the end. Don't quit now. Sprint through the finish.
I would say that, number one, you need to love Jesus with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And then I would also say it's cool to be kind. Be a kind person. Love people. Be sweet to people. See people. Encourage people.
I think a great word of encouragement would be to just stay positive and always just live in the moment and don't get too worried about the future.
Thank you, Candace and Haley. Sometimes it's easy to forget that our teachers were in high school once too. Our next segment takes a look at a beloved Wheaton Academy teacher's high school interest. Here's Emma and Addie with Mr. Jasper.
Does this rock star look familiar? That may be because he is one of Wheaton Academy's very own faculty members. Today, Addie and I sat down with Mr. Jasper to reminisce and learn more about his former band.
We started our band because we just wanted to get to play together, have fun. We started by playing cover music, and then we shifted into eventually writing our own music, and then getting to play some shows. Opening for some other well-known Christian bands at the time was a lot of fun, like Grandma Train, Skillet, Starflyer 59. Those are some of the bands we were fun to open for at different venues. Our band's name was Endorphin, which comes from the painkiller, natural painkiller in your body. And we applied that to Christ being the ultimate painkiller for our lives, because he saves us from everything.
So many times in my life, shrivel up in fear.
Favorite original song is probably called Follow the Leader, which is a beat song that I like a lot.
We then asked Mr. Jasper if he'd be willing to give us a live impromptu performance.
Impromptu performance. I'm gazing upon a purple sky, dreaming of summer days gone by. A little weird. Thank you. We played together for about 4 years. So it spanned my, I think, senior year in high school, might have been junior year in high school, up until senior year of college. So I played guitar and I sang, and I wrote a fair amount of the songs. Oftentimes we wrote together with other band members too. They're some of my closest friends, and so it was just a lot of fun to do something together musically when we shared life together in school and just hung out.
If given the chance, ask your teachers what fun activities they were involved in during high school. From WAtv, this has been Eva and Addie. Rock on.
Sounds like Mr. Jasper was quite the rock star back in the day. Next up are some important announcements. The girls' cross country season came to an end last weekend at state meet. Freshman Addie Painter ran a personal best time of 18:53, becoming the 10th athlete in WA history to break the 19-minute barrier at the state final. This is the 11th fastest time in history of the school. Congratulations to Addie. One-term class registration has started. Juniors will register tomorrow, sophomores on the 13th, and freshmen on the 16th. Stay tuned for on-campus messages with the details. Evening in the Furnace is this Friday at 5 p.m. Tickets will be sold at the door for $5. Come for a night of laughs with our improv team and beautifully choreographed pieces by our dance team. After the show, head over to Performance Trust Field because this Friday also marks a historic game for Wheaton Academy football team. It is the first time in school history that our team has made it to the quarterfinals. So show up and be loud. Tickets are $7 at the door and available for purchase online. The theme is USA. Speaking of football, here's Jacob Roarth with another edition of 94 Feet.
What's going on, Wheaton Academy? Today I'm here with kicker Ethan Head from the football team. So Ethan, what made you want to start playing football this year?
I don't know. It was time to end soccer, and I felt like I had the skills to be the kicker. So yeah.
All right, very nice. Who is your favorite football player of all time?
I have to go with Pat McAfee. He's just celebration GOAT, just greatest kicker of all time, possibly.
Okay. So game day, what are you getting to eat before the game? What's the pregame meal looking like?
I'm going with Chipotle burrito, chicken, Diet Coke, and then just before the game, white Monster energy drink.
Okay, very nice. What's your favorite memory so far from the season?
Not gonna lie, sinking that 46-yarder last game against Viator was pretty nice.
I'll have to show the highlight of that. And lastly, what is something you want everybody to know before the Sandwich game this Friday?
Gotta pull up. Could be our last home game, might not be, but definitely pull up.
Pull up to that game, 7 p.m. Friday night at Performance Trust Field. This has been 94 Feet with Ethan Head. We'll see you next time.
That was quite a kick for the Warrior win. Thanks for being with us today. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at WAtv, and don't forget to get loud at the football game this Friday. From all of us at Studio 22, stay cool, Wheaton Academy.